Hey guys, Casey with Spooky Sharp Edges. Like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna be doing a series of videos just kind of walking people through wet shaving with a straight razor, and I just wanted to do the first one here as just kind of take a look at all my gear. And all my stuff was pretty much done on a budget. You know, a lot of this stuff you can pay a lot of money for. There's real high-end, high-quality variants of all this stuff, but everything that I have here is fairly cheap, so it's the poor man's way to get in and do straight razor shaving. The razor that I'll be using in these videos is a John Primble Bluegrass. John Primble actually made a bunch of pocket knives, and one of the things that they would do to prove that they were good pocket knife manufacturers would be to make straight razors. So I guess they figured if you could produce a good, reliable straight razor, then the pocket knives would be of high quality as well. The scales on it I made. This is one of the first ones I've ever made. It's a Wingji wood with a bloodwood spacer there, and it's coated with urethane, which I don't do that on the scales anymore. I use CA. So, but I don't think I'll ever sell this one. It's got some sentimental value since this is the first one that I ever did. Okay, so next we have over here your strop. You're gonna need one of these. This is Illinois number 827, about $30 or so, 30, 45 bucks depending on where you get it. I got mine online. I don't remember exactly where I got it. It's a pretty good strop. It's only got one side to the leather though, because it's what they call Russian leather, so the other side has these ridges on it. It makes it a little bit more flexible and a little bit more supple on this side, but you can't use the other side for any pastes or anything like that. So this is the linen side of the strop. I generally just use this very lightly. A lot of guys don't use it at all. Some people say that it's specifically for after you get done honing a razor. It'll help remove a little bit of the wire edge that's left on there. I like to hit it about 15 round trips or so, maybe once a week. I think it just helps realign the edge. As far as shave brush, I got this one from an old barber friend of mine. He had an extra one laying around. It's got a big crack in it, so he didn't, want to use it at his place. But it's made out of badger hair, and these things can come from, I don't know, $10 all the way up to $1,500 plus. I mean, it's insane how expensive these things get. But like I was saying, with all the rest of my stuff, it's kind of budget stuff. So I think that you could probably get one of this quality for around $20 or so. I have a mug here that I got from Goodwill, and then on the inside is my shave soap, and I think it's the brand is VHD Vanderhagen, and it's glycerin based soap. You can get it at CVS or Walgreens for less than $2, so it's got a good smell to it. I'll melt it down and add a little bit of cologne or a little bit of essential oil or something. I just throw the puck in here, throw the whole thing in the microwave for 30 seconds or so, and then put a couple drops of cologne or essential oil in it, stir it up, and it gives it a, whatever flavor, whatever smell you want. I've got this little plate, also came from Goodwill, just to keep it on there. Sometimes I'll wipe my razor off on here to get soap off. One of these is a pretty good idea, just a regular white linen towel. I like to take it, fold it up on the counter. When I'm shaving, I wipe the razor on there to get all the moisture and soap off of it. A good aftershave balm to use is Dove. You definitely don't want to use alcohol-based aftershave. If you haven't tried it yet, after you shave with a straight razor, it'll shut you down, man. It'll have your eyes watering and your face will turn bright red. It hurts a lot. This is a little thing that I've started using, Shave Secret. About, I don't know, $2.50, $3 at HEB. It's a good deal because a lot of times, what you want to do is you want to take a shower before you shave your face. That way you moisten up your whiskers and everything, and it gets your face prepared to shave. But I like to wash my face in the shower with soap, and that'll actually remove all the oils from your face. So that's a good thing there. After you get out of the shower, put on a little Shave Secret. It puts a little bit more oil back on your face, and it won't dry out your face so much. This is a Styptic pen. This is a good thing to have if you're learning. Just looks like a little piece of chalk. These are fairly cheap. They're usually found bottom shelf in the shaving section at CVS. I want to say $1.50, $1.75 or so. And this was that used for is if you're shaving and you nick yourself, you just take this, moisten this end, hold it on your cut, give it a little rub, and it'll clot the wound really quickly, because your face has a lot of capillaries really close to the surface. So if you nick yourself, it looks like you just got a gunshot wound to the face. I mean, you'll bleed all over the place, and it's not a good thing. That'll really help you out there. Besides that, this is just my little stand I made out of an old horseshoe I found laying around. Sprayed it down with some clear lacquer so it didn't rust, and just welded a piece of wire on there that helps whenever you get done with your shave brush and clean it out. You can put this upside down there, and it'll keep the water from running into the handle and causing your brush to stink. And that's all the gear I use. I think all this, all said and done, I don't know, $60 or so. I think the most expensive part was the strop. So it's not an expensive thing to get into. You can do it on a budget. I mean, I'm sure there's guys out there whose shave setup is well into thousands of dollars, but I don't think that'll ever be anything that I want to do. I actually got into straight shaving to save money. The dispensable cartridges on Mach 3s and stuff like that are so expensive, it's crazy. So with this setup here, I'll be able to shave. The only thing I'll really have to ever replace would be $1.50 for a puck of soap, maybe every month or so, and a bottle of Shave Secret, but that's not even necessary. And after shave, I've kind of stopped using that too, as my face has become accustomed to it. So that's all my gear, and I'll do another video here shortly on how to strop a razor.